Hi guys, we're here with Amit Boni from Motorola and he's just launched the new Moto 360 second gen in India. We're going to ask him about the device. So Amit, to start with, if you could just tell the viewers about the device.
So this is Moto 360 second generation, which follows up from the first generation that we had launched last year. Essentially, the first watch that came, a smartwatch that came with the round design. We're still keeping that as a part of our central philosophy of watch first. So, and there are tremendous amount of enhancements. There are a lot of enhancements that are in design perspective. We are introducing lug-based design that makes it a lot more easier to change bands, swappable bands. You can kind of suit to your daily style. There is Moto Body, the whole suite of fitness that's coming in. There is Moto Dials that give access to summary information and enhanced battery life as well. So in totality, a very meaningful upgrade over the Moto 360 first generation.
So in terms of the regular performance of the watch, we have also used the first generation watch. What kind of improvements can a user expect in this one?
I think there are two or three things that will happen. One is, as I said, your generic usage will be much higher because the battery lasts much longer now. Second is, your fitness is a lot more intrinsic. I've been using one and I don't need to use anything else, no fitness apps, nothing else anymore, because my Moto Body gives me everything that I need. And I think the design element and then the style quotient of the device by itself is pretty amazing. As I said, if you are today in a certain dress and want to use a cognac leather, you can very quickly swap that out and put black in place. So it's just a great accessory, just like jewelry is.
So the consumer no longer has to go to a watchmaker to change the band?
Absolutely, consumer no longer needs to go to the watchmaker. There's a small pin at the base of it. You just move that a little bit, and the band comes out.
What are the bands that are available with this watch this time?
So we have the leather versions, which is cognac leather and the black, and then we have the metal, which is the black metal and the natural metal.
And so out of the box, which band will be coming with the box?
It depends. I mean, all variants are available. I mean, you can pick up in 42 black leather and cognac leather. In smaller, you can pick up rose gold comes with the blush leather, and then metal is there's a metal in 42 as well, and then there's the black metal which is 46.
And is it possible for me to buy just one watch and then buy separate bands for it?
Yes, I mean we don't have aftermarket bands available yet, but it is something that we are gonna enable pretty soon.
And we don't have a pricing on that yet, right?
On the bands? No, we don't have the pricing on the bands yet, but I can assure you it will be something that will complement very easily, what you want to buy.
So in terms of the pricing, you've priced it at 19,999. So what is the upper limit right now for the bands? For the watches?
So 23,999 is the maximum that you'll pay for a 46 millimeter black metal band.
So smartwatches as a segment is still at a nascent stage, although a lot has been done. How long do you think it will take for this market to mature?
I think a lot of that depends upon how the ecosystem shapes up as well. Motorola is doing its own bit in terms of shaping that ecosystem up. It's not only about putting the great hardware and the watch together. For example, Moto Body or the Moto Dials that we talked about, they're great additions to how ecosystem needs to shape up. I mean, if you see, we in any case were leaders with our first generation watch. We believe that we can continue to lead that and show our way. I mean, Moto 360 is the best possible smartwatch out there in the market, so we'll want to lead with that.
And what kind of sales are you seeing in India in terms of the smartwatches and wearables?
I mean, as I said, I mean, I believe we are the market leaders in this segment in Android wear space, and I see a lot of optimism in terms of how these sales are going to pick up even further. So, really optimistic about how this will go.
Thanks a lot, Amit.